know, but probably are you an oracle? So a
You get a
two-state
golf
solution
course.
is
Everybody gets a
realistic.
golf course.
Well, it might be a reality. Yeah,
Is
it
that- is
might
that-
be dude. If Trump recognizes Palestine as a state and like legitimate, and he basically, bro, we're switching sides. Because the thing is, as far as I know, Saudi Arabia has never roached out on Donald. Have they ever roached out on him even once? Dumbest take? Well, isn't that the best proof that you have that it's probably happening?
Let's get. No, not that. Not that.
Yeah, okay, so you're saying that what I'm saying is really stupid.
Do
Okay, well
you-
that's... Uh-oh.
do you-
That means it might be true. Dumbest take so far. Yes, exactly.
Do you?
Leftists will be
Doing
so
that too
pissed that
fast.
Trump is so pro-Palestine, yes.
Doing that
But
too
in what
fast.
location
What
will
do you
the
mean?
Palestinian state be? Because it won't be Israeli land? I don't know, man. And the state of Palestine is recognized solid state. The UN, by over 75% of UN members. Leftists going crazy that Trump supports Palestine.
All right. What do we got? We got going at 5.
Yeah, I honestly think that he could just get together with the boys and just
Boom,
divide this shit
boom,
up the same.
boom.
What do you think the probability is that Trump would do something like that? Yeah,
Boom, 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 boom.
pretty high.
Why is that that?
Yeah, he's down for anything. There's no surprises. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, that's what it's going to be. He bought Iceland for a reason. Yeah, crazy. All this comes from children's storybooks. Trump gives no fuck about anyone telling him what to do. Yeah, I guess so. And, well, Hassan's going to crash out if Trump supports Palestine. What happens then? Yeah, if Trump
Actually,
recognizes
no,
them as
something.
an actual state, like, I wonder, like, how do you spin this? Trump wants to, but he's incompetent? Yeah, I don't know. And Trump has to kiss up the Palestinians now to get the hostages out? Maybe right. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't think Trump gives a shit that much about the hostages to begin with, okay?
Update
But,
2060.
yeah,
Holy
if these things
shnikes.
happen, it's going to be insane.
Why do I get this on myself?
The Israel Times admitted this.
Get out of there.
Can you imagine how stressed out they must be? Bro. So like the whole logic, and this is what the assumption is that Israel tried to compromise Trump with that signal leak, and because of that, Trump is completely frozen Israel out of everything, and he just said, fuck you, basically. He's like, all right, you want to play these games with me? Nope, it's not going to happen. And honestly, like, it's a massive betrayal. If Trump had a reason...
This don't still work anymore, does it?
Trying to play those kinds of games after we are funding them and helping them, we are their biggest ally. I say fucking deserve.
Where?
That's
Where?
right. Fucking deserve. You going around getting involved with the
Is-
signal leak? Yeah, exactly. We're their piggy bank? Yeah, you get what you fucking deserve. Isn't that what Ukraine did?
Warcraft.
Ukraine did not do that. No, it's not. You know who took it too far? Still not buying it?
Retail.
Nice.
Is that on?
What is this from?
I don't know.
Oh my
That
god.
classic.
Actually, guys, no. Somebody said it in chat.
That's in the
This is actually
syndicator
Kanye
or-
West's new album cover. Oh god, MBS reportedly plans
What the fuck did I see that?
U.S. to recognize Palestinian state during a meeting. Wow.
Negative.
This is great news. Yeah, Palestine is not real. It does not exist. Okay, old ball. Since when do gnomes have? Since when do gnomes have fucking Twitter accounts? How did this happen? Hostage released just now? Wait, really? Is that true? Yeah, wait a second. Is that true? Hostage from where? Let's see if I can find it. Yes? Okay, there could be gore here, so I'm going to look it up over here. Let me pull it up. This apparently might have just
Where would that fucking be?
There it is. Hamas will release American hostage Idan Alexander unconditionally, citing pressure from President Trump. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff heads to Israel tomorrow to finalize the release. All right. W. Yep, that's what happens. I guess you do negotiate with terrorists. I don't think this is. It's a non-condition. It's unconditional. I don't think this is a negotiation, right? I mean, that's about it. It's the same thing with the Houthis as well, right? I mean, like the thing is that it's unconditional. Who's the demand? Yeah, they're begging it to stop. Well, no, the thing is that I think what they're afraid of is they're afraid of Trump just bombing the shit out of them. And I think that probably they saw what happened to the Houthis as well. They saw that, and like Trump just bombed the fucking shit out of them. They're all dead. He's posting kill cams of them. He's calling them losers. You know, everything like that. And to be fair, the Houthis surrendered, and Trump was like, they fought bravely, which is probably true. Honestly, to go up against the U.S. and Israel, fucking satellite bombs, and all you have are flying lawnmowers and an AK-47, yeah, you gotta have some fucking balls for that. But, yeah, works great, exactly. But, yeah, there were negotiations, and we know it because there were negotiations between USA and Hamas. Well, I don't know exactly what it is, but, yeah, 2X World War champs. And we signed a ceasefire with the Houthis just the other day, actually. Yeah. And so there it is. And so it looks like we're getting the hostages back, and there it is. They can't fight from the grave. No, of course not. They're afraid of raids by special forces, bombings, don't get hostages released. Yeah, of course they're afraid of that. I mean, absolutely. And the thing is that I think the American people would totally support that. Like especially with hostages, they totally would support it. Israel is bombing Houthi ports tonight. Is that true?
Try that.
This is from 2020. This is from a few days ago. I remember seeing this. Yeah. They called for an evacuation, Houthi port evacuation. Oh. Israeli Air Force to imminently destroy 3 mini Houthi ports of Ras. Yeah, wow. Immediate evacuation order was issued ahead of the airstrikes. Oh, shit. I don't think they would telegraph their playbook. I think that they would. Yeah, honestly, because like they don't. I don't think they really give a fuck about the Houthis being there. They just give a fuck about the Houthis using these ports to go and use ships to sail out and fuck with the other ships, right? That's the problem. Like if they're sitting there in Yemen causing trouble, I don't think they really give a fuck about it. So yeah, you can move a port. Yeah, you can't really move it. That's what it is. They want the civilians out. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's good that they're telling them that. I mean, definitely. But wow. And so now they're giving up the hostages. Well, I wonder why that's happening. It's a mystery. You can load a port closer to the ground. Yeah, I guess so. Destroy infrastructures. Tell civilians to leave beforehand. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, there you go. The Houthis never give a warning. Well, that's why they're terrorists. Yeah, so that's the whole point, right?
So fucking, you got a healing dummy?
Organization because they target and kill civilians. Yeah, so that's now people are starting to. You see how these pieces of the puzzle fit together now? It's interesting, right? This is why we're the good guys, exactly. And at least in some cases, right? But I feel like that's a lot of what's happening today. I think that I went wrong through it. Let me make sure that I didn't miss anything else. And what is this here? Oh, let me see if I can find this real quick.
So nothing.
Oh fuck! How do people play in a game like this? Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. How one man cooked Ubisoft? Oh no. Give me a second. One man. Is this fantastic video, by the way? Is it really? Schedule 1 review. Oh no. Give me a second. So is this? That's why Zach's a fence sitter. Am I sitting on a fence? Really? I mean, I feel like I take pretty. I take pretty strong stances. I mean, I don't take a strong stance on everything, but I think I take stronger stances on a lot of issues with many things. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, I mean, and also sometimes I don't want to make a decision of something that I don't understand. Sometimes you do, though. Not sure on this. Well, the thing is that sometimes sitting on the fence is a good idea. Like, if you don't understand a conflict well enough, or you don't think that you understand it well enough, then wouldn't the smart thing to do to be reserve judgment and hold yourself back before you really just go and say, oh, this is the way it should fucking be, fucking, well, I mean, what is this? I said to Chatter because his logs are full of constant complaints. Just fucking ban him. Get him the fuck out of here. Tell him a little bitch. Get that fucking little bitch out of here. What's that little dick-sucking complaining ass bitch doing? Yeah, at least time him out for like a week or a month, you know? And, yeah,
whatever.
you're a fence sitter because you don't dive in on my opinion. Yeah, there it is. But, anyway, oh, bro, schedule 1.
Whatever.
That's true. That's a fact, bro. This shit went crazy. Hello.
Come on, man. 58-minute wait time. Are you shitting me?
It's too bad he didn't say that in French.
Sell them to everyone you see. And the business we like to say, Rome wasn't built in a day, but it could have been if everyone was on coke.
That's
Sell me this.
true.
You can't. That's why you need black horse. Free list. You see a cop, you go, hey buddy, you like donuts? How about donut flavored cocaine?
That's
You'll get
pretty
arrested.
good.
But you know where you'll get sent? To a magical place brimming with potential customers. When you feel your heart burning, your chest tightening, that isn't your penance for eating that gas station burrito earlier. That's the Jeff Bezos inside of you crawling to get out so he can hire undocumented Venezuelans for pennies on the dollar. Welcome
Fuck
to
yes, there it is.
Close
That's
one down, man.
capitalism.
Might as well go do
boys.
that.
Hustlers Correspondence Course, somewhat proudly making you the most okay drug lords since 1983. Some people like to say
I'm waiting for these slackers.
Hustlers Correspondence Course is bad, that we shouldn't do it because drugs are bad. Who says that? Bill
Drugs are
Cosby?
bad, okay?
Nancy Reagan? She needed a hit of my slippery dog
Yeah, fuck that.
and chill the fuck out if you ask me. Who else?
Yeah.
Will Smith? How's that working
Yeah.
for him?
Not
I'm
so
moving
good.
more crack than the CIA. I'm private. I'm in my lane. Besides, what else should I be doing? Playing Ubisoft games? Their new shit's a black hole of soul. It'll siphon the soul out of your body through your controller. Schedule 1 was made by a single man named Tyler, and that man's soul is felt behind every Chinese shop owner that I
I guess I
in
can
a
do that.
shack. You want to know how
Jesus Christ.
one man cooked Ubisoft? He lets you put a horse's love llama on crack. Case closed.
Yeah, of course, because it's fucking funny. The thing is that all of these, like these new games and like everything, they're so sanitized, and nobody wants that. Yeah, that's the
Case
Tim Wall
reopened.
special.
You want to know another
exactly.
reason for how he cooked Ubisoft? This is how I feel when I'm playing Schedule 1. This
Yep.
is what happens when you play AC Shadows. Hey, you! What do you think of Assassin's Creed Shadows? You want to be that guy shitting his soul out of every arm? Good. Then let's get started with a tip from Side Hustlers Correspondence Course alumni,
Yeah.
Flickle Lagasse. He runs the best cooking channel on the hub. You're going to love this
Let's
guy.
see it.
Hey, folks, welcome back to a little bam, bam, bam in the morning. Flickle tip number 1. Don't buy a horse spunk from Block. They overcharge you because their supply comes from champion horses. You know,
Is
ones
that-
that win races and beauty pageants. They're at least top
This is
3.
what
we
I did.
Get ours for so
Hey.
cheap because we buy that long shot horse jizz. That 1,000,000 to 1 hip dysplasia waddler that never pays off until he pays off big. But for me, he always pays off big. You see this shelf? This
Oh,
all came
God.
from a horse that placed 27 out of 27 in 2009's Kentucky Derby. Keep this
Oh.
under your hat, but I've got a sweatshop
Holy shit.
full of gunk from a horse that does Civil War reenactments, and he gets real method with it too. I mean,
That's a
I can't
lot.
tell you which side he fights for. but
That's a
let's just
warehouse.
say he does not like rap music, except Kanye. He's fine with
Oh.
Kanye.
I wonder why.
Thanks, Fleekle. I didn't really need to fucking know any of that. Now let's get into the first module of the Side Hustlers Correspondence Course. production. If you've ever played
Coffee
Cooking
King.
Mama,
Oh, yeah,
you
4
already
Coffee
seen
Kings. Holy
the
shit.
drug
This shit was
making
Did not
hard.
know that.
because all this is Cooking
Did not
Mama
know
for
that.
crackheads. Remember playing
Yeah.
on your DS
First of
going,
all,
right,
where
the
is this
kids are
place?
potato chicken deep frying. Same thing
Sort of
here.
a shithole.
Low quality pseudo.
Except
now
crack.
the acid, now the phosphate. Mix it, boil it, bake it, smash it into rocks. Then mix in a little Viagra so all your customers...
I always thought selling meth was a huge waste in this game. I think you go immediately to cocaine.
Stay hard, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'll
meth,
bump a little
bro,
bit
like-
of this before church, so
Bro,
God
meth
knows
fell
I love
off.
him. Cutting your drugs is the X factor of this game. It's
Okay.
what separates the crack from the cocaine. But we ain't cutting our product with fent. We're respectable entrepreneurs. We're cutting our
You're on an
product
8?
with whatever the hell we find on the
Yep.
Try
shelves
10
of the local
to start.
7-Eleven.
See
You
what happens.
start with donuts, then you level up in the CIA database to unlock everything from dick pills to gasoline to a horse's love lotion.
That's
you cut
right.
the product gets a new effect.
Ice cream
now you can
Thunderfuck?
charge more.
Let's
Some of these
see.
effects include
He should
turning-
just, dude,
In a
they
tank,
should just
Bran.
use this as a commercial for the game.
A tank.
Like this is the kind of shit that plays on like Adult Swim at 3:30 in the morning when
That.
everybody's
You're gonna need
asleep,
overdrive.
and you're like halfway. You're like, is
Go
this
tank,
a show
Fran.
or is this a commercial?
Go tanky, Branny.
In green, turning you into a
What
woman.
is
Tropic
this?
thundering or Trudeauing it if you're
Greeting
enough.
was
And if you
outside.
So
want to
you
fuel
can-
your customers for 3
you can
days,
make 'em
the
black?
explosive effect. But the real fun part is
Since
making
when
an
can you make 'em
8-part
black?
recipe that combines all these effects
Go
together.
tank,
And
Bran.
that's what it's all about. Not the money. It's about inflicting so much shit on your customers that when you see them on the street tipping that Chernobyl
Bro,
race,
yes.
you go, I know what kind of money.
That's
Just
right.
pretend this game is evil genius, and if you don't know what that game is, pretend you do. Only one effect is good, but 8 effects, and your
Might be able to
customers
do
will be
more.
so gacked out of their mind that they'll feel like they're committing identity fraud.
Oh my god!
On the settle, once Scooby gets these snacks, you'll be solving the mystery of the
Jesus.
afterlife. Now, most people cut their drugs with complete obedience to the bag. They just want to charge these
Yep,
folks,
that's
pass
what I
it
do.
on to the dealers, sit
That's
back,
exactly what I do.
bullshitter singing show tunes to get tugged off by tie hookers. Me,
That's right.
whenever I make a new strain, I try to tap into what Colangelo calls painting the Sistine Chapel.
What
I try
was
to
that?
evoke muses and listen to their songs. Look at sugar strain that makes them fly while being electrified, while shitting themselves, while convulsing, while being Egyptian. I'll
Does that
pump
do
up
it?
the
Go down, Bran.
Rumble and Bob's your
Oh,
end.
now I gotta go into that.
I like to make a story.
Yeah, I think I'll go
Yo,
into
man, like Hemingway,
Bro,
man.
I
If
gotta
you look
use
like
that.
McLovin,
Yeah.
I'll turn you into McLizzo. Enjoy
Oh
storing
shit!
It's doing pretty good.
Wait, what?
Now he can't drive anymore. I like to make a story with my yayo, man, like Hemingway, man. If you look like McLovin, I'll turn you into McLizzo. Enjoy
Hemingway, mate.
All right.
storing in the next
That's
Die
right.
Hard movie. The money comes and the money goes.
Perfect.
But hiring Egyptians to spit on my weed so I can curse your bloodline for 1,000 years? It's legacy, baby. Let's go over
Oh,
to Fleegle
shit.
Legacy with another tip. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tip number 3. Addicts will come up to you in a street asking for product, and if
Yeah.
you don't have anything, they're
They're
gonna
mad.
stab you. So always have a wicked bag of witch weed on you.
That-
If you
yeah,
come
I
up
always
to
have
me
that.
straight threatening
Nah.
me for product,
Fresh.
I'm gonna give you some shit that'll
Yep.
make your dick fly off like a
Who's
magic
everybody?
broomstick. Or I'll
$48, bro. Why is he selling it so cheap?
at least give you a taste of Teddy K's Baja
Oh.
Blast, named after the second most famous delivery man behind Santa
He died.
Claus. Bam! Let's cut to commercial break while I spark some of this shit up. Let's talk deal making. Hello, who is Fleegle Legacy Marlon?
Bro, what is this picture? Oh my god.
Like legal matters,
So
wire
fucked.
fraud. What's with
Yeah.
all these Italians going bam and boom? What's happened to this country? Tag me in, coach. No one sells crack like Fluck does. I sell the best crack. When I negotiate my crack deals, even the DEA goes, wow, that guy can sell crack. He really can. All right, hang up the phone, Minion Man. We're not supposed to be in this video. Once you have the product, the hard part is over because making deals comes down to one basic rule.
Oh, that
Overcharge.
stupid bitch Peggy. I remember her. She was so annoying.
Them, and if they don't agree, you shoot
Shoot them
just
in the
the
face,
one time,
yeah.
all right? Because, and I want you to remember this, 1 time's a prank, 2 times is a felony. Pimp, I need you to
Uh-oh.
channel Nintendo here. Remember Venezuelan Paco? Remember remember how he's no longer with us. Now, you may think this is a horrible way to conduct business.
Holy shit.
And you're right. I barely make anything off drug dealing. In fact, I pretty much make everything off just going to the casino, turning the slot machines up to
No, he doesn't use that. Where you just go back and forth spamming every single one. No. No.
100 and then hammering multiple until I make 30 grand. It's a foolproof plan. I never lose. The game is glitched. Fucking idiots. Update. And the lawsuit prevention patch, they nerfed the slot machines, and now I have nothing. I'm back to selling my passed out customers for money. That chick just upped my net worth to $1. It's like they say.
Wait, so you can turn people into recycling for $2? I didn't know that.
I'm gonna fix these things.
You create them. Once you have a mountain of product and your deals are all made, it's time to hop into the snowmobile and deliver to the payroll. Some people have a big issue with the police stopping them from their entrepreneurship. I know. Delivering drugs.
I've never been caught by the police in this game, not even once. Never.
The hard part is not doing them all before you get there. You know, some people ask me, Flick, how do you get past all these police barricades? So I tell them, why don't you just get a friend to pace through the barricade for you? They tell me, Flick, I don't have friends. They have a gun? A 1911? Really? Do you know how many bullets are in a 1911?
Yeah, which one spams the
Couldn't you just kill all the cops in the city and that way everything's fine? I feel like that'd be a good idea.
Should we be going, mate?
I do it. Oh, they respawn.
Should we be going, mate?
That's so dumb. Why would they respawn?
This one's for the kids. The kids are gonna love this one. Don't give your dealer's product with the explosive effect because you won't be able to go anywhere without getting tagged. I go to the motel, bam. I go to a 7-Eleven, bam.
Bro,
Benji.
Benji.
Shit goes to make a deal, bam. My life, my business, my earnings, my marriage.
People are locking over this side.
You know what? Now that I know that you can sell people drugs that make them have like a drug-induced electrical seizure in the street, it makes me want to start playing the game again. Because I was worried that we'd have to wait until they added fentanyl into the game for that to happen. But it seems like you can do it right now.
All ruined. My family.
You mean too far away?
I give this blended 8.5.
Yeah, I watched Charlie do that.
Right there. All right, let's put commercial break. Now you're all set to become your very own kingpin, so I'm turning my attention to Tyler now. Tyler, we all know that being a jackass on the internet directly translates to being a good game designer. So
that's right. Yes. If there are game designers, actually, this is just in general.
I need to target myself.
Gets like a Twitter history like exposed, and it turns out that they're just like a massive schizo on Twitter. I immediately trust anything they're going to say. At that point, I know that okay, now we're dealing with a real person. Now we're dealing with a real one.
I mean, out of range.
I'm gonna go through these quick though. I gotta go bowling in like 5 minutes. A steroid effect, a roid
This
break
guy.
effect, a gigantism effect, a dick shrinking effect. Listen, I know we already have generalizing. It's a little bit too committal. I'm just trying to take a little off the
Is generalizing what I think it is?
These police keep drawing on me on account of my massive mega beam. No time
It is, right?
A big budget effect, a big
Of course
ass
it
effect,
is.
a big feet effect. No time to explain. Let's get an effect that turns you into Honda Odyssey, a disarming effect, Asperger's effect. So when police walk around saying badge, yeah, Mr. Badge, cloning effect, crab hands effect, nudist effect. No time to explain. All right, that's it. Follow my guide and you'll end up just like me, staring at my new golden toilet and drinking.
You can get one of those?
Nice buttery gold.
What?
Take that first flush, man.
All right. Hell yeah.
Wow.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
That's my fucking toilet. It's my toilet now. All right, I am the one who shits.
Mix it, boil it, bake it, smash it. Mix it, boil it, bake it, smash it. Mix it, boil it, bake it, smash it. Mix it, boil it, bake it, smash it.
Holy
smash
fuck,
it. Mix
this
it,
game
boil
is
it,
good.
bake it, smash it. Mix it, boil it, bake it, smash it. Mix it,
It
boil
is
it, bake
so
it, smash it.
crazy
Mix
how
it,
one
boil it,
guy
bake
made
it,
this
smash
game and it was so
I am the
good.
one who shits.
Wow.
That didn't do much.
What a game. What a video. Oh my fucking god. There's a lot to unpack there? Yeah. There's a lot to unpack. Oh my god. I am the one who shits. Yeah, I guess so.
What's this dude?
And bro, the Lizzo thing, that shit was fucking insane. What a video. Bro, there's a video. It's a Freakazoid video. I fucking love these. They are so good. Give it a like, man. Yeah, get that packing station then. I've got to go back and play the game again. I really do. I don't know why I haven't done it yet, but, you know, it'll happen soon, hopefully. Did you see the new Bellier video? This one here? No, I haven't seen it at all. And then you're cooking mama. It's easy bake.
Oh, listen,
yeah, there you go, man. And Jesus Christ, have you seen the Nintendo one? No, I haven't yet. I was gonna watch the one about Polygon, but I just haven't had time to look at it. But yeah, that was really fucking funny, man. I'll link it to you guys again. Have you already talked about Amarath? No, I don't want to talk about Amarath getting in like a long argument with her husband. It makes me uncomfortable to discuss things like that. I don't really want to be involved with. Like that's just the real truth, the real answer, right? I just don't want to. Yeah, it's weird. Nah, it's not for me, right? Not my kind of thing. And so yeah, sorry to say, watch a video. Yeah, and look, I know some people think that kind of stuff is entertaining. I get that. I understand it.
What's it? Maybe that. Come on, little guy.
So, basically, we've had a tragedy happen. There has been a death. Recently, a new gaming publication, an old gaming publication, has done. Polygon has done. And we have killed him.
He's a lot about to die.
They
Easy
blame
a lot.
themselves.
He's going to
Simple as
die.
that. You know, we've been following the decline of games media on this channel for over a year now, and it's because I find it absolutely fascinating. Because from my perspective, these guys have all the tools at their disposal to be as successful as possible. Far more successful than I could ever be, but they don't wield it with any real conviction. In most cases, it's wielded with ego more than anything else.
Yeah, they're just.
They have the access, they have the experience.
The thing is that whenever you have a person that has access to tools, and then they don't, like if you watch a monkey, you ever seen a monkey try to use a hammer and nails? It can't figure it out. But you know why? Because it's a fucking monkey. It's stupid.
Here's everybody.
Yeah. That's it.
They have the pipelines, the platform. They used to have the audience, but they don't have that anymore. The reader, the gamer, the people that they need to be able to have a job in the first place, they became insignificant to them.
Sure.
Or an enemy in some cases. And when you turn your back on the people that keep you employed, well, you find yourself unemployed.
What a surprise.
Odd how that works.
Why am I fucking dying?
Polygon is the latest to fall, and I think they're emblematic because in a lot of cases they represent the meme of the journalists that hate the gamers. Well,
when Kotaku dies, gamers will have won. The moment that Kotaku shuts down, that will be the total gamer victory.
Oh. Do that too.
Just the ones that they disagree with, which just so happens to be the vast majority of them, which doesn't work out very well.
Celebration Street? Yes,
but, you know, talented writers know how to cross that.
Maybe that day I'll be going through the job application process to work at Burger King.
No, remember that guy.
They know that you can still communicate and find ways to communicate with an audience that you disagree with. But Polygon is the best example of what happens when you turn your back on them entirely or you take up arms against them. So today what I want to do is I want to talk about the fall of Polygon. I want to talk about the continued death throes of legacy media. But I still think written media has value.
Written media has more value than any other kind of media in terms of transmitting information. The problem of why written media is dying, there's two problems. Number one, written media has been co-opted by people with biases, and those biases are so overt and so badly hidden that it just basically alienates anybody reading it because they realize that they're reading bullshit. So that's number one. And number two, people are becoming less verbal and less proficient in reading. So people are getting dumber and the articles are getting dumber. And you put those two together and you don't have a lot of people reading.
Diversity of opinions and platforms is necessary. But that would require for games
fucking
media to be relatable and to start delivering value. And I don't see that happening. Polygon has been sold off to Valnet. Most of its staff has been laid off. Only a few senior staff remain. Made their Doom 2016 gameplay video live on as a testament to their contributions to
The
this.
fuck is that?
While it may come as a shock to some, it shouldn't, especially given how severe the layoffs have been across gaming media. Anyone who's been paying attention could have seen this coming. The entire writing staff announced their exits on Blue Sky, which tells you everything that you need.
That's right.
To know, and in the eyes of many gamers, this wasn't a tragedy.
It's because Blue Sky actually isn't popular, and them leaving Twitter to go to Blue Sky is them shooting themselves in the foot. Nobody's going to go over and follow you on Blue Sky and read you on Blue Sky. All you want is a safe
gonna be a
space
night
for other
now.
people that agree with you, but there's no organic viewership or growth there at all.
I'm out of range.
long
That's
overdue
the problem.
correction. I'm just gonna say it.
For any non-Americans, Blue Sky is the it's the mental
Sky
health
needs,
center for people who
adult.
can't cope with Donald Trump and Elon Musk.
Nobody reads gaming articles like they used to. I've
It's for
documented this
Americans.
decline before, but it's worth reiterating just how far these platforms have fallen. Legacy
Yeah.
sites like IGN, Kotaku, PC Gamer, GameSpot.
Oh, geez, he's using the grass? Why you have to do this to him, man? You have to bring out the grass?
9 milli? Get 9 milli? Oh, that's
Polygon.
alright.
All of them started their
It's
descent
wonderful.
around 2014. And they had a steep decline after 2018 that they never bounced back from. In the eyes of the players, these sites have stopped being informative. They've stopped being relatable. They started pushing wedge
2014
issues.
is when Gamergate happened, by the way. Gamergate is what started all of this and killed them. They just didn't realize it until years later.
Parroting PR talking points and outright alienating the very people who once supported them. Most articles now feel like sanitized marketing or worse, ideological messaging wrapped in clickbait headlines. And year after year, we've watched as these sites consolidated, laid off, or pivoted to something completely irrelevant in a desperate attempt to stay relevant.
Well,
And I
they
think that
just can't make any money because people aren't going to the website. And this is, so the real problem, and this is like a really good example of this, is that, so do you remember this tweet that this girl, so she got fired from Kotaku, ironically, or unironically, is that she made a tweet talking about like me, because I was discussing live streaming and like why I thought that it was less important for a new content creator to live stream, and she's like talking about like right-wing extremism, and it's like when all you are is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. And the issue is that these people are so one-note and one-dimensional that they don't have any real intelligence to be able to evaluate.
Come on, Amanda,
things
what?
that makes sense. So the problem isn't even entirely the ideology. It's that the ideology is being used by
What?
people that can't really communicate very well, don't understand ideas, and can't conceptualize anything beyond
good.
their one-dimensional understanding of the world. That's the issue, and that's the real reason why these people are losing their
How do I get
jobs.
mana back?
It's because they can't write articles that are good and interesting because they're dumb. That's the problem. It's literally that simple.
no other outlet better represents that downfall than Polygon. When Polygon launched in 2012, it was ambitious. They wanted to be more than just a review site. They wanted to set a standard, uncensored opinions, long-form journalism, video documentaries, cultural think pieces, and for a while, it worked. Their earlier reviews were sharp, polished, and well-written. They gave you far more than you asked for, but you read it anyway because it was damn good content. In a lot of ways, some of their earlier
It's
writing...
good writing. Like, that's the reason why. Is that most writers nowadays, people don't realize that writing is a form of leisure for a lot of people, and reading is a form of leisure. And so many people who are writers don't understand
Understand how that happened.
with any degree of brevity or wit or like anything other than transmitting information
Hey, warrior
in a very
mage.
boring way. And the
Fine,
ones that
paladin.
do it in a self-indulgent way, where like they're trying to make these like metaphorical references to something that they learned about in AP English in 12th grade, and it's like, haha, this is so clever because we're theater kids. They're just not good writers at the end of the day.
and reflects what we see in
They
video
don't wanna
reviews
sound
and
smart,
commentary today. Introspective takes on how playing a game makes you feel, what it reminds you of, what you wish other studios could learn from, and they had a solid pulse on what concerned players the most, but then there was a cultural shift, and Polygon just didn't shift with it. Instead, they veered off the cliff. The turning point came with Gamergate 2014, a controversial flashpoint in the industry that changed the tone of games media pretty much across the board.
Well, it changed the tone of games in general. I think that almost all of the problems with video games now, in terms of like any of these social messaging issues, can be tied back to Gamergate. I think that is, it is unironically the original sin.
Outlets were a little bit more cautious. Polygon went all in, leaning into this activist-adjacent, socially progressive lens that they began to frame every game through identity politics. Suddenly,
Gamergate, for anybody who doesn't know, it was like 2014. This like girl got exposed for having a sexual relationship with a person who wrote a review for her game. And then it was kind of like a watershed moment where her straw broke the camel's back, where as soon as this one thing came out, there were a lot of other instances of journalistic behaviors that were unethical, right? Like, and also, like, by the way, it's okay to write a review of somebody's game, but you have to disclose that you're in a relationship with that person, right? I mean, I think that would be logical. Subs, I appreciate that. And so, yeah, games risk of rain too. And so that's really what it is. And so unethical quid pro quos. Yeah, exactly.
This guy up.
So like Total Biscuit gave an
Oh, he's
example
almost
of
done.
this, is that like somebody sent him a video game for review, and they sent him an Xbox to review the game on, to play the game on. And then they said, well, you can just keep the Xbox after you get done reviewing the game. Well, if you do that, you're obviously giving somebody consideration, and when you give somebody consideration, there's a reason for that. It's because you want something back. And I think that type of quid pro quo, you know, like, and it's this for that, which is like Latin, basically. It's like saying, like, we're going to do one thing for you, and then you're going to deal us this. That's what that term means. And so that term and like that prevalence caused gamers to feel like all the media and the things that they were receiving were completely inauthentic and wrong. And that criticism was shifted to being that, like, oh, well, because it's with a woman, that you're not mad about this thing, you're mad because it was a woman.
We all done here or what?
And so it got shifted from being a concern. And by the way, I'm sure there was a degree of like negativity towards women, just
Everybody's
like
leaving. Fuck.
But it was maligned
Fucker.
as that.
Everybody's leaving? Sucker.
And you see kind of what I'm saying about how this happened? Yeah, it was framed in a way that made it like misogynist, as like gamers are bad, etc. And that's what I think radicalized a lot of gamers against games media. And that's why so many gamers have been celebrating the failures of games media, is because games media participated in this unethical behavior and also this complete mischaracterization of people that play their games.
Did I just get fucked out of that delve?
The reviews weren't about what a game did well, they were about what it failed to represent. And I think their review of Bayonetta 2 is probably the best example of this. A mechanically brilliant action game, well-loved and reviewed across the board. And they knocked it down to a 7.5 out of 10 because the reviewer didn't like how sexy the main character was. Not because...
It left me asking how many different ways Platinum could find to run a camera between Bayonetta's legs.
Excuse me.
I think that's a problem. That's why people play the game.
The gameplay, not because of the performance, because of problematic sexualizing.
It's sexist, gross pandering. It's totally unnecessary. I disagree. I like it. And I think this is the problem, is that back then a lot of gamers tried to make it out like, oh, it's art or it's whatever. And I think what's really kind of caused a lot of these people to lose relevance is just the accepting.
What the fuck is happening?
I know it's completely sexist and it's total gooner content, and that's what we want. Give it to us right now. And I think really what proves that to be true is gacha games. Every gacha game, look at any subreddit, and it's all fan art of the female characters making out with each other. That's just how it is.
I need to get closer.
Telling people what to do. Yeah, exactly. We're now okay with saying we like boobs. Yeah, but you remember, right? Look at the creator of Bayonetta. I know that there's plenty of women that are okay with displaying sexuality. But what my point is that I think that a lot of men felt insecure about doing it. And I think now that it's more socially acceptable to do that, guys are more than willing to say, like, yeah, that's exactly what we want, so give it to us. And I think that's one of the other big reasons why now I think these people are losing the narrative.
This is the kind of scoring that doesn't just confuse people, it infuriates them. Polygon wasn't just judging the game, they were judging the player. While not saying it overtly, they were saying that this is the kind of content that shouldn't exist, and you shouldn't be okay with liking it. Then came their review of
telling
Kingdom
people what to do.
Come Deliverance, where they called the game woefully bland and claimed that women in the game seem to only have three functions. They either perform as two-dimensional sex objects, fetch water from a river, or do needlepoint. Ignore...
I've got bad news for you about the 1400s in Europe. I've got really bad news. And they're not gonna like it.
The setting, 15th century Bohemia, ignoring Teresa, the woman that saves your life, protects you, and then shares one of the most emotionally grounded relationships that are in the game, ignoring the historical context entirely because it didn't fit the narrative that they wanted to push. A game that prided itself on historical accuracy needed to bend itself to popular media trends and revisionism instead of just letting it exist as a contrast to how far we've come as people and as a civilization. I don't think these outlets or these writers understand the kind of damage that this approach does. Not only does it do damage to their own credibility, but it does it to the games themselves. Contrast matters. Games that are exploring historical
got fucked out of that
history
dog.
itself should be able to present
Well, it looks like bullshit. Like when I'm playing a historical game and then they have a bunch of female like warriors, I'm like, okay, this is one of those bullshit weird games. Because everybody knows that didn't happen. Like, and then also like, oh, but there's like Joan of Arc or like 3 other examples. Exactly. That's the point.
A little feast.
Yeah, anytime I see that
Got a little
kind of
feast
stuff,
going on here?
immediately I'm like, oh, okay, it's one of these games.
that world as it was, not as they wish it would have been. But rather than allow creative talent to stand on its own, the media often demands ideological conformity, filtering everything through modern social commentary. And when the game doesn't comply, they wield their platforms like weapons, shaming these developers, poisoning discourse, and trying to turn the audiences against them.
He's completely
that's
right
loud.
about this.
That is loud.
Chugga, 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 choo choo.
Choo-chooing now? Choke, Bubba. Is that me or is that the fucking drink? some noise. Sorry. Sorry.
That's one less goblin on Gallywix's side. My venture buddies will take over cleanup from here. Thanks.
No need on that fucker. Toy, I'll take a toy.
Sword of Damocles hanging over his head.
What's
He
that?
admitted he was the very way the journalists would pull what they did with the first game on him.
This, by the way, is a metaphor for like
Do, 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 do.
fine thread on it, and it like it's
The car.
you being on edge that you're gonna be cut anytime.
Back here.
Complaining that the sequel wasn't very diverse and blah blah blah, to quote him directly. He talks about how he was afraid that they would scour his Facebook, auto-translate his political rants, and write up that he was now a Trumpist right-winger and against this and that. He talks about how that felt like a threat to him and how he was prepared to be fired over it. That is the legacy of Polygon, not just relevance. Here, self-censorship, relevant towards being made out of survival, not creativity. You can have
And
your
also, one of the really cool that game is this is a totally fake narrative that's being created by your characters. Is the fact that Metaphor was one of the greatest games that came out last year, and I think that very few people can make that. Metaphor covered very progressive social issues, but it did so
What the fuck is that, dude?
patronizing to the player, and it was respectful, and
Got on him.
it was mature. The entire idea that like gamers, like I don't know what they think they want, right? And so the social media called in out. Yeah, I don't know. But Metaphor is one of the top 3 games all time. It's a very good game, right? These people, well, I think that this is what right? It's like if he was a villain in a video game, he would not
Fiddly bones, fiddly bones. Fiddly bones. Hitting the wrong button.
that nobody likes, but we have to kill him. Right? He'd have one more reason. He wouldn't be attractive. Exactly.
opinions on Barbo, was made into things that he said. However, this is what happens when coverage the writers think that they are moral arbiters instead of critics. A few sides become political weapons instead of
is happening? Who are you?
Players see the media wield this sort of influence when they see them fail
You're
to
the monk.
represent them,
The other dude's a
the
warrior.
result of that is convenient. It's not like they've only done this once. They've been doing it the entire time with articles like Yakuza examines masculinity with care, but ain't owning the line. God of War.
I got plenty now. Oop, in the fire. Or,
Like, I played the Pirate Yakuza game. This is absolutely a show. It is. It's a total show. The entire thing, like it really. It's a story written about the story of another young man. That's the way it is, and that's who it's going to be. Some women might like it. Some guys will like it.
what?
Talk about Abbott.
Director on toxic masculinity and why Kratos has to change.
Are you shitting?
Gaming's toxic men. Explain. Why are game companies so afraid of politics in their games? You watch as their coverage turns from
Because they're not. They're just afraid of your politics because your politics are stupid.
criticizing
That's
the
the
industry to criticizing the audience for not agreeing with them. At first, it's a couple of studios that are the issue, and then it's everyone except them is the issue. And you
Right.
can't expect your readers to want to stick around for that, nor be supportive of you or your industry. I mean, at a certain point, you have to wonder who they're even writing for, because clearly it isn't for the player, because the average gamer is
And
not
that's
looking...
another really good component that he's bringing up is like, who is this for? Like, whenever you're writing these articles, like, who's going to read these articles, and like, how many people like that are out there that are going to read them? And the answer to that, not very many.
to be scolded, psychoanalyzed,
Yeah,
or
not very
accused of
many.
moral failure every time they load up a title that doesn't match with the editor's worldview. But that's what much of their writing has become, a performance of superiority
Yes.
that's aimed at the very people that they need to stay in business. Instead of cultivating a community, they treated them like they were an obstacle. Instead of insight, they're offering disdain. You cannot insult your readers, ignore their values, and then act surprised when they stop showing up. I mean,
Well,
look
it's
at one of the
also-
articles that they wrote.
I mean, gamers was used as a pejorative term, and that was started by games journalism. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but like, that's a really bad way of marketing yourself.
Year. These video games kill fascists, cathartic video games to get your anger out in a healthy way. Listen, I'm all about staying abreast on current events, but watching the fascist white cis hetero patriarchy put boots on the necks of anyone they want gets old fast.
I loved Space Marine 2. It was actually amazing. Yeah, I had fun. Great.
If you feel like dismantling the systems of oppression with wanton destruction, these games provide the sweet feeling you get from bringing the ruling class down a peg.
This is written by some fucking, like, either fat as fuck or 90-pound kid that's like in Starbucks. Like, this is a kid that has to, like, cry in his bathtub and the DoorDash delivery driver rings the doorbell so that he can go food. It's the most pathetic fucking shit that you can ever see.
Bro, what the fuck is this? Have you ever thought about the fact that the vast majority of the gaming audience doesn't tune into this? Like they care about the ruling class, the politics, and they see this extreme rhetoric and honestly failed
And
all.
it's also like it's so one-dimensional and childish. I think that's also the big problem that a lot of people aren't bringing up, is that the way that they explain these issues are just so bad.
For violence as weird and uncomfortable as hell. You write something like this, you publish this under the banner of a games journalism outlet, and then you wonder why you're sold off and your staff is laid off.
What are the
You
odds?
alienated your audience, you scared developers into
Weird.
silence, you turned your platform into a weapon, then you pointed it at the very industry that once embraced you. And for what? Look, let me be clear, there are hardworking people in games media who don't buy into any of this. Talented writers that just want to talk about games, who care about storytelling, systems, and creativity, but they have been
Yeah,
drowned.
they're YouTubers now.
found out, undermined by the loudest voices in the room, the ones who treat players like problems, developers like enemies, and their own platforms like a soapbox. This is how you kill an outlet. Congratulations, mission accomplished. You have a lot of these outlets
Welcome
and
to
writers that are
DoorDash.
talking at people and not with them.
This is what I said, by the way. Let me see if
I need to
can
get
find it
closer.
here. Yeah, this is it.
I got weak. Taking out your bones. Toasting to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. You know why? It'll up the kill rate 20%. Here's to a bad. Oh, check out the big bang.
I started going to the really nailed it.
Taking out your bones.
Find yourself at
Toasting to my success. Let's try a little experiment. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? I call this the green noise. Hold it right there. Why? It'll up the kill rate 20%. Shaking out your bones. Here's to a bad. Oh, check out the big bang. I call this the green noise. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? Toasting to my success. Let's try a little experiment. Taking out your bones. Here's to a bad. Oh, check out the big bang. Not enough.
Nice. Great work, champ. Now, go clean yourselves up before moving on, okay?
Is that, like, I do think that streaming is like, it takes some degree of effort and some degree of time. It's not like a super easy thing to do in circumstances. But I'm not going to sit around and soapbox about that because at the end of the day, I understand that my audience, number one, like if you go to your barber to get your haircut, you don't want to listen to your barber complain about their job. So you have like the, like just really kind of common sense perspective. People don't want to what they do either. And so when you try to force people to see the world the way that you do, all you're going to do is force people to see the world the opposite way. In general, the more that you try to push people into believing something that they don't want to, the more that you will push them away.
You
Just
have
in
to
a very
find a way to
general
be able to
sense.
reach them. And I know that people are going to point it out and say, well, LD, look how the gaming audience is. These guys do the exact same thing. They pressure these companies. They use social controversy and things of that sort.
Exactly what we'll do. That's exactly right. Because it works. It worked for games media for years. Absolutely.
Or it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Guys, I'm just going to tell you, I'm just going to tell it to you straight.
And also, by the way, the customer is always right in matters of taste. Games media isn't the customer. We are. That's the difference.
They're the ones that are paying. They're the ones
That's
that
right.
you need their attention.
Yep.
So either you figure out a way to be able to reach them, or you are reaching for a job application. That's it. You know, that's the thing. The media has just continued to fail to adapt to a lot of these different cultural changes, even the way that media has been consumed over the years. A lot of that has changed, and they haven't adapted to any of that. And from my perspective, while it might be Polygon today, I think they're all going to be Polygon tomorrow. I'm sorry.
Good one.
Guys, we aren't just losing Polygon, we are starting to
True.
lose all of them. In an article written by Christopher Dring titled, "The Number of Video Game Articles Dropped by Over 100,000."
That's a good start.
In quarter one, he writes, the top 135 video game websites published over 645 articles in quarter one this year.
That's right.
Press engine data reveals. That's a drop of over 13%, or more than 100,000 articles compared to the same period in 2024. That number covers reviews,
Only
news,
13%,
guides, features,
guys.
and code pages, and includes websites from all around the world. A lot of the biggest drops were at guide-based productions, but there were also big declines amongst major media outlets, including IGN, GameSpot,
It can get even lower. It can get way
the
better.
reason for this decline is no big surprise. According to Press Engine, it has seen 2,902 press contacts disappear from its database over the past 3 years. Those press contacts include amateur, part-time, and freelance journalists, but it ultimately highlights a significant drop in people writing about video games, with redundancies having hit. There are other factors that are influencing the drop in video game articles, including titles, a decision driven by articles and nearly 3,000 fewer press contacts is a dramatic shift. But let's not pretend like this is coming out of nowhere. That 13% is a symptom, not an audience.
Time to go all out!
Is at a fundamental level very bad. It's repetitive. It's not interesting. Yeah, it's like, again, if AI can only regurgitate things that were already written, and you're worried about AI taking your job as a journalist, then maybe I think it's complicated. You know, maybe, right?
Get out of the way!
Not a single outlet provided any details, no exploration of K2 stock drop, discussions about how the French forecast James Rockstar
Right? We've got their indications second order analysis at all. And business that hang in there. It's another problem that writing has.
Just got to
Closing the gap on an outlet that's been around since 2004.
Irrelevant? Bullshit. If Kevin Smith was on Theo Vaughn, that episode would have over 1 million views.
Polygon has 1.4
Total
million subscribers. And
bullshit.
sure, some of their videos actually get some pretty solid views, but they only post once or twice a month, and when they do, it's stuff that people didn't even ask for, like a lore video or a lore breakdown video on how Avowed does lore better than everybody else, a game that's already fading from memory and was widely criticized for being bad at lore. I mean, the business side of me is genuinely frustrated that these guys are sitting on a gold mine of content and they are wasting it. Skill Up and Gamer Ranks write articles and newsletters and then they turn it into content. Why can't they? They write multiple articles a week, convert them into videos, double dip. Instead, they cry about AI stealing their jobs and sue OpenAI, even though half of their writers are probably using ChatGPT behind the scenes to
No, they're not using ChatGPT.
their deadlines are spinning up slightly different rules than everybody else is already. And there's no outside forces telling them, not AI, not YouTubers, not Google, make their own lack of adaptability.
I would disagree with this. I actually do think that they're being, like, you're burning the candle at both ends for both sides. Right? Like, attention spans are going down. Media consumption trends are changing. And it's death by 1,000 cuts. So it's not. So the fact is that, like, there's just been a generalized shift away from this overall. People cannot read more than a menu. Yeah.
Lack of relatability, that's what's actually eating these guys alive. This collapse is total and it's systemic. It's not just a few bad outlets or a couple controversial takes. It's not just Polygon or Kotaku that's writing things that nobody cares about. It's an entire media apparatus out of step with the players, out of touch with developers.
Well, it's because any time that somebody mentions one of these problems and gives it any form of authenticity, they get reprimanded by everybody else in the professional
It's
industry.
too far away.
About these things.
Oh, Bram's coming at back!
They haven't just worked their level down to their heading on a way in the first place. They're trusting the failures of their peers. Instead of warning, they are threatening to go further the PC Gamers Roundup of 2024's biggest gaming controversies. They boiled down the criticisms of Assassin's Creed Shadows just to outrage over Yasuke, as if concerns about historical authenticity were conjured out of nowhere.
Yeah, and it's also like, and this is the other thing too, is that these people think that they have the authority to tell people what they're allowed to care about. If somebody doesn't like Yasuke, it doesn't matter what the reason is for it. They're still not going to buy the game. And so if you want to create an apparatus, and this is the problem, is that these people are so selfish. They think that creating and insulating developers from any form of genuine feedback or criticism is something that's helping them. And then these developers get laid off and their lives are ruined because they were falling for a lie. They were being told a lie by these game developers, or sorry, these game journalists and these companies telling them, oh, this is what people want. No, it's not. And because you've been lied to, what's happened is that you've led yourself this parody. There's actually parody. There's like, let's say, it's like a
Maybe that's because they don't actually have anything to apologize for. Maybe not every developer needs to pass a moral purity test before they're allowed to ship
Next
the game.
time, let's
Maybe
use some
some of
hot
these
hitting
studios
moves.
just want to make something cool
It's
without
too
having to
far
grovel
away.
for forgiveness for every manufactured scandal. Instead, expecting that silence this kind of behavior is
so that's it. Like, that's not even.
Effective way to run a business, and it is definitely not an effective way to have a conversation. These are things that these guys should be professionals at. Beyond that, print media, that's really what's dying out. And some of it has to do with attention span, some of it has to do with a lot of the ads that are on some of these sites. You know, most of these sites don't even have a dark mode.
Yeah, the sites are awful. And yeah, I mean, like, you can get away with being an unattractive guy in games media, but you can't get away with being an unattractive girl. And the reason why is because men are the primary audience. And men don't want to look at an ugly bitch. That's just a fact.
That's so aggressive.
Get mad, but that's it.
Like, it hurts my eyes, man. Why do you do this to me?
Sorry.
You know, if it's not on Twitter or Reddit, most people aren't going to be reading
Somebody
it. In a lot
gotta
of
say
cases,
it.
they're getting most of their information.
sometimes being 5 to 10 times more expensive than the same drug. True. Manufactured in the same exact laboratory or plant by the same company. It was always difficult to explain and very embarrassing
I'm out of
because
range.
This is the kind of shit, like, this is fucking insane. Thank God. Thank fucking God this is happening. Yeah.
It's like it's an admission of guilt.
This entire problem is created by media in order to sustain media. But as soon as you take a step out and you move out of this problem, it doesn't exist at all. Because it never actually did.
It's everywhere. Bias is embedded into everything. Contempt for the audience is on full display. They retreat to places like Blue Sky to avoid feedback. Posting articles like gamers are terrible people and we should stop being okay. We should only to follow it up later with finally start trusting video game reviewers. Yeah, nope. That trust is not coming back. Not after years of tossing down the players, punishing developers, and turning the medium and creativity into a battleground for personal agenda. Polygon's collapse is not an isolated case. It's a forecast. And the warning sign for all of these outlets that are pretending like they have a voice of authority while the audience is quietly walking away. You don't get to ignore the people that you claim to speak for. You don't get to mock the community, miss the story, and still expect to be relevant.
That's
you
a
either
fact.
evolve or you fade out. And most of them, they already have. Once you lose the audience, it pushed them away. Now they're watching their lights go out one outlet at a time. Now this may sound crazy, but games journalism isn't dead. The reason why I say that is because I can bring up an article, I can cite it, I can read it word for word, and people will still engage. People will still watch the video, they'll enjoy it, they'll be entertained by it, they'll hear my opinion, the opinion of the writer, they'll come to their own opinion because it's an open dialogue, not a sermon. With so many of these outlets wanting to educate audiences instead of inform them, it's no surprise why nobody wants to listen.
And that's another thing about the educating thing. The educating term, like just the word, is very, it's patronizing. Because it's implying your ignorance and it's implying their superiority.
You know, we can have a conversation about how linear the game is, or diversity games, or whatever the hell else you want to talk about. We can do that without having to vilify the audience that you're trying to reach in the first place. It doesn't make any sense. I brought it up. The ESA reported in 2023 that 53% of gamers in the U.S. alone are men. 70% of them are white. It is not enough.
That's way more than 53%, and everybody knows it. The reason why it's so high for women is because they're counting bullshit games like Candy Crush. If you're talking about actual male gamers that are playing PC games that are selling for $60, you're looking at an 80+% audience of men. That's just the way it is. And I bet 80% is probably low. I really didn't know that. It's obvious. It's completely fucking obvious. You can't not count girl games, come on. Of course I can. There's 5 of them. And there's 500 male games.
effective strategy to vilify a large subsection of the audience that supports you or your industry. This isn't ideology, it's just math. You can reach these people.
Here's a really great way to look at it. How many women that are popular in video gaming are not attractive? That's right. 0.
Talk to them, and in most cases, they'll be willing to listen. But the minute that you start using buzzwords and catchphrases and try to bring politics into the conversation is the minute that their minds turn off. They turn away from the conversation. It's not an
attractive, appealing to men. My point is that in all of games media and streaming and content that's made for video games online, it is a prerequisite to at least be conventionally attractive for a female to be able to build movies. And the reason why is because primarily that audience will be male. That's a fact. That's it. Like, it's Rogan's not a streamer. She doesn't stream video. Number one. Like, that's not even the point.
Way to run a business, and it is definitely not an effective way to have a conversation. These are things that these guys should be professionals in. Beyond that, written media, that's really what's not. And some of it has to do with attention span, some of it has to do with ads and content on these sites. You know, most of these sites don't even have a phone.
Yeah, these sites are wrong. And yeah, I mean, like, you can get away with being an unattractive guy in games media, but you can't get away with being an unattractive woman. And the reason why is because men are the primary audience. And men don't want to look at an ugly bitch.
That's so aggressive.
Get mad, but that's it.
Like, it hurts my eyes, man. Why do you do this to me?
Sorry.
You know, if it's not on Twitter or Reddit, most people aren't going to be reading.
Somebody
In a lot
gotta
of
say
cases,
it.
they're getting most of their information
Let's
from
be
YouTube
real.
videos more than anything. You have to adapt. You have to capitalize on that, and you have to do anything.
Another dozen articles. Yep. And they'll all be calling me a sex. I do. All the time. I'm not sorry. I'm going to keep doing it. And you're going to call me every single word except for one. And that's wrong.
Other than what you're doing right now, because it's not working. And to be honest with you, I don't really want all of them. I've said this multiple times. There's tons of writers that I like, and the minute that some of these folks start to wake up to some of this stuff is the minute things can get a little bit better. And I genuinely hope that hopefully some writers found some glean some solid information in here, a little bit of advice that they might offer their writing, or maybe they take into their YouTube career or whatever it might be. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy the video, share the video, like the video, comment down below. Make sure you guys.
I don't know how they're going to learn anything that's going to help them with DoorDash, but, you know, maybe I don't know. They can explain. Yeah, how maybe they play a game like Crazy Taxi or something. Maybe they
That I
post
can
on Truth.
go past the pocket.
Yeah.
Outside of that, stay cool, stay righteous, stay safe. Catch me on Twitch.
That was a good video. I think he pretty much, he explained it like he's not even as harsh as I am about being honest. Like, I view a lot of journalists and journalism as the active enemy of the people, and I think that they actively try to misrepresent, misconstrue, and mislead audiences, and they actively work against the public. Enemies of the state. I mean, I wouldn't say they're enemies of the state, but I think that they are enemies of the truth. I think there's definitely that. And so, yeah, but let's see here. Kevin Smith with Theo Von Show. Oh. Do you remember when I said if Kevin Smith went on Theo Von Show it would have 1 million views? That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Whoa. What a surprise. Look at that. It's fucking obvious. Everybody knows it. Yeah, duh. Yeah, genius. Yeah, I'm not a wizard for knowing that. I'm normal. Anyway, do you think there's deliberate efforts in the gaming industry to mute voices? Yes. I think that the gaming journalism industry absolutely tried to bully and mute people that disagreed with them. They 100% did that, and that's one of the reasons why I am not sympathetic at all to them whenever bad things happen to them. It's because you actively use this as a weapon, and now the weapon is being used against you. And, you know, it's fucking absurd. I'll be right back. I need to wrap. And then I'll... You have the bladder of a 3-year-old? No, it's not that. It's not. I sit. You guys don't see how I sit. I sit usually with my legs up, and so it presses my stomach in a lot. That's the reason why. And let's go back over. I'll see here because I don't even. It's only during streaming whenever I have that happen. Not good. I don't know. It's just it's what's comfortable for me and what's normal for me while streaming. Let's see here. And what did he say? My next truth? Okay, this is it. So he literally just posted this. For many years, the world has wondered why prescription drugs and pharmaceuticals in the United States of America are so much higher in price than they were in any other nation. Sometimes being 5 to 10 times more expensive than the same drug. True! Manufactured in the same exact laboratory or plant by the same company. It was always difficult to explain and very embarrassing because, in fact, there was no correct or rightful answer. The pharmaceutical drug companies would say for years that it was research and development costs, and that all of these costs were and would be for no reason whatever borne by the suckers of America alone. Fucking true. So fucking true. Campaign contributions can do wonders, but not with me and not with the Republican Party. Oh, yes! We are going to do the right thing. Something that the Democrats have fought for many years. Therefore, I am pleased to announce that tomorrow morning in the White House at 9 in the morning, I will be signing one of the most consequential executive orders in our country's history. Prescription drug pharmaceutical prices will be reduced almost immediately by 30 to 80%. They will rise throughout the world in order to equalize and for the first time in many years, bring fairness to America. I will be instituting the most favored nations policy, whereby the United States will pay the same price as the nation that pays the lowest price anywhere in the world. Our country will finally be treated fairly, and our citizens' healthcare costs will be reduced by numbers never even thought of before. Additionally, on top of everything else, the United States will save trillions of dollars. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again. I'm gonna be fucking honest. I thought he was bullshitting. This is the kind of shit, like, this is fucking insane. Thank God. Thank fucking God this is happening. Yes, fuck them. Fuck these disgusting companies that are trying to basically cause us to pay $1 million in insurance premiums, not give the pills for the same price. Yeah, fuck this. Does this mean coast to coast? Will that work though? Yeah, it'll work. Just bully the fuck out of him. They can do it. He's the president. There's like 50 different levers you can pull. Absolutely. Yeah, there's 50 different ways that you can fuck these people over. Just start doing them. All the companies are gonna sue? Throw out the lawsuit. Fuck them. Yeah. Figure out a way to get around it. Okay, sue them. Why don't you sue them for something else? Sue them for reckless endangerment by charging too much money. Sue them for extortion. Okay, fine. Put them up on charges for extortion. You get what you fucking deserve. Yeah, there's always ways. Listen, if people sue what? Yeah, there's always ways to deal with this. There's always ways to solve it. That's not okay? It is to me. And and by the way, this is what I want to happen. That's what I would want to happen. I've always hated these companies. I think insurance companies, these pharmaceutical companies, are absolute fucking parasites. And I think anything, like, I didn't agree with Luigi, right? But one of the reasons why I didn't agree with him is because it didn't work. That's one of the big reasons. Like, if Luigi had shot the guy and everything changed, I'd have been like, okay. But, like, it didn't even work. Actually evil? Yeah, I think they are.
I don't have a target.
Hang in there.
There's such an easy loophole in this. Sell Advil Type A in the US and sell Advil Type B and slightly patented different to the rest of the world. Keep US pricing the same. You really think that Trump is going to let them do that? If he does, I will be very disappointed. Trump is a master scammer. That's why he put tariffs on the islands with just penguins. Yes, he is a master scammer. He's been scamming people his whole life. If anybody knows about scamming, it's Donald.
Treasure close by.
Girl think he's smarter than lawyers working for the U.S. government? Yeah. Like, do you think you're going to get around them? And Democrats have been trying to lower prescription drug prices for years, and Republicans have blocked their bill. It's good that Trump is at least forcing his party to get this through, I guess. Yeah, I think so too. Absolutely. And I think the reason why campaign contributions can do wonders, but not with me. That's the reason why. These companies are massively protected by the government, so fuck around and find out whenever you piss off the government that's propped you up. Yep, that's right. Pro-pharmaceutical companies are going to CIA Trump if he does this? Because if they do that, I guarantee you the reaction to that will be even worse. Because and this is what happened, right? And they already tried, number one. We know of 2 times that they for sure tried. We don't know about all the times that they tried and we didn't even hear about it. So the fact is that if they do that, he'll be a martyr. And then J.D. Vance is going to be more fucking empowered and emboldened to do whatever Trump was going to do, but 5 times worse. So no, that's not what's going to happen. And they're going to elect, yeah, then, bro, like, if that happened, J.D. Vance, bro, pardons Luigi. You know, pardon Luigi, put him on the board of figuring out, investigating these companies. Yeah, imagine that. No, 10X's security, yeah, I don't think so. And it is Cantan Judge Russian, aka Lobby. Yes, and so, let's see here, whatever Trump does in his term will be undone once he leaves. Yeah, well, it's good that it's being done now, at least, right? I mean, fuck, I'd rather have 3 years of things that are good than 0. So, yeah. And consider the bottom line, who benefits from this the most? I doubt it's the janitor or the ditch digger. It absolutely is, because the janitor and the ditch digger probably have different repetitive motion injuries from having to work a strenuous physical job that they might need surgery or some form of physical therapy or some other form of help for, that they need medication or painkillers for, and now those painkillers will be less expensive. So that's not true. Yeah. It's kind of retarded. Drugs are cheaper in the EU because the state pays most of it whenever you have the medical doc. Well, they're selling these drugs at a massive reduced cost in other countries. It's not just the EU, it's all over the world. Self-chemotherapy? I don't know enough about that. I think that in an abstract it could, through a second order effect of, because these companies are charging less money, then insurance premiums would go down as a, you know, like a rising tide floats all boats. Well, the opposite of that. And so you could make the argument that that would happen as a result of it. But like, because insurance maybe pays for chemotherapy, and because the overall fee, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, in an abstract that could be true, but not specifically. So I don't know. How would you compare this to regional game pricing? Well, I don't know. And won't that just bump up the prices for those poor countries and fuck them over? Maybe, but I don't care, because I'm an American and I want them to work in my best interest. And so if I have an American company and this company is actively making people in our country go without medication so we can subsidize the same medication for third worlders, then fuck them. I thought I thought it was America first. Typical Republican answer? Well, hey, at least I'm honest. At least I'm honest, direct, and I'll tell you straight out, that's exactly what I believe. That's exactly what I believe. Yep. No more subsidizing? That's right. I hope it works out. I do too. Do you think RFK will be able to ban pharma advertising? I think he would, but I don't know how. Do you believe they would sell shit if it didn't make money? Yeah, of course they would. What's a 90-10 issue? It's difficult for CNN to criticize. I'm sure they'll find a way. It's not that they're subsidizing a poor country. They just take what they can get there. The only reason I charge so much in the U.S. is because they can. Yep, that's right. You have to still let them advertise? I think so too. Brian Krasenstein is already saying this is bad. Of course he is. He's a retard. I would expect that. Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, of course. Let's see if there's any information about it. Netanyahu, I think we will have to detox from the United States security assistance. What a day. What a fucking day. Wow. Holy fucking shit. Bro, everything is working perfect. I gotta tell you guys, I've heard a lot of good news today. You're right, yep. Netanyahu said that Israel did not ask for permission to attack the Houthis and will not ask for permission from the U.S. for its war plans in Gaza. Sounds great. Just don't ask for any guns on it. Trump's envoy Steve Witkoff says Israel is refusing to end the war in Gaza and holding hostages negotiations who want detainees returned, but Israel doesn't want to end the war. Alright. Yep. So we just need to divide this shit up with Saudi Arabia. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Like, it's gonna be us, Saudi Arabia, Qatar. And we're gonna just set this stuff up. It's gonna be fine. Yeah. That's great. We chilling with the boys now? Yeah, exactly. Sounds like a false flag event's coming up to me. Yeah, I don't know. Relationship with Israel ended. Now Saudi Arabia is my best friend. That's basically what's happened, right? Here we go. People are saying that the Israel want this war. People didn't listen, and here we are. No one can deny it now. I mean, like, they could say they're lying, right? But, yeah, it does look like, oh, man. It does look like we're moving away from this bullshit, which is a huge fucking relief to me. I'm so happy to see this. Well, the left think of Trump now? Well, they'll love pharmaceutical companies, and they'll be pro-Israel, obviously. We already won a war. He's losing without our help. Yeah, exactly, right? And Biden managed to won war, not necessarily the whole country. Well, I don't know about that. But Middle East is at war. If we have land that won't drag us into the war funding pit, I don't know. I mean, like I think there's a lot else going on. But like I don't speak for the left, but moving away from Israel is a W regardless of the party. How is Hassan gonna try and spin this and you still supporting Israel? Yeah, that's a great point. When I'm spamming fucking W's about them not dealing with Israel and not wanting to have anything to do with Israel. Yeah, how am I still pro-Israel? Yeah, I don't know. Trump administration negotiates release without even consulting Israel. Oh, so this is what? Oh. Well, there it is. Man. How about that? That's crazy. How about that? Your callousness is wild. The lack of empathy you show for anyone who isn't yourself is terrifying. Good. Good. I think there should be more people that think like I do. And I hope in America, by me pushing this and acting this way, more people will take up my viewpoint on things. They will stop having their empathy and their sympathy weaponized against them. They will stop being emotionally manipulated by people that do not have their best interests in mind. And that's exactly my goal. And so that callousness is actually what I would view as a positive. And I will continue doing it because that's what I think is best. Yeah, so actually really simple. Okay. Yeah, too bad. Cry all you want. Your personification of if everyone considers their own interests and everyone's interests are considered. In some cases, right? But like, yeah, yeah. I'll talk about this for a few more minutes and I want to move on, okay? Because this is actually kind of a big deal. I'm very much in support of this, by the way. I think absolutely strong arm these insurance companies and these pharmaceutical companies into giving us lower prices. Yeah, I totally support him doing that. Yeah, you don't run a country the way you run a daycare. That's right. The callousness is why Israel has had free reign of American weapons and dollars for so long. If it wasn't for the empathy for those suffering genocide, Trump would have never bothered opposing Israel. He sees the popular opinion and is following it. I honestly don't even think it's that. I think it's because Israel fucked them on the back end and he said, okay, that's it, we're done. I think that's what happened. Like, you've got to think about it. So, Trump is constantly quoting the late, great Al Capone. The cartel is interviewed by Trump, and they say they respect Trump. The guy uses mafia tactics. He uses scare tactics.
You won't hit us with that one.
That's what he does. He's in New York real estate. Oh, I fell down my ceiling. I was trying to fix something in my attic. And yeah, that's what it was. It also says the late great Hannibal Lecter. It's just irony. Yeah, for sure. Saving 30 to 80% on drugs. Nice. It's a W, right? Yeah, that's a huge W. Massive fucking W.
I know it. We're close.
Fix something in your attic? I did, but I found out it wasn't in my attic and I had wasted all my time for the whole time. Trump's father used to have to deal with the mafia. Of course, he's a scammer. He learned from the best. Yeah, of course. Our systems in the government. Like, if you have people that don't understand how to manipulate and how to abuse systems, then you're going to have have people that do that control things. Just a second. Can you explain Israel doing something on the U.S. backend thing? Yeah, basically what it seems like, and this is again right now, it's kind of a it's like a rumor, is that one of the journalists, and do you remember the journalist that wrote the story about the private signal chat with JD Vance and like Keith Hegseth about like the attacks on the Houthis? Well, the assumption and like the rumor that's going around, it's fake news, right? This is what people think. And yay, rumors? Well, it's a rumor, but like, I think that these guys probably understand it better than either one of us do, right? Let's be honest. Is that Israel did something to betray Donald Trump's trust, and they think that's what it is, and they did that in order to compromise Donald Trump, and so it's why Mike Waltz is out too. Yeah, Israel did it, that's the rumor? Yes, exactly. Man, who's going to be the next president in 3 years and a few months? Yeah, I don't know, man. And by the way, what happened to the asbestos? It's overtime. Would you say Biden's Obamas are also systems manipulators? I don't think Biden was a very good systems manipulator, to be honest with you. I think, like, if you want to talk about, like, I mean, even Elon Musk gave a shout out to George Soros, right? Expert systems manipulator. Like, if I'm thinking about, like, very, very good systems manipulators, I'm thinking about Bill Clinton. That's a real... Oh, yeah? Yeah, Nixon? Maybe not necessarily. I think Vladimir Putin probably was one. I think Hillary Clinton is actually a very good systems manipulator as well. Yeah, Slick Willie. Yeah, the Koch brothers? Yep, definitely. Reagan? I don't know enough about him to be sure about that. Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney probably, yes, another very good systems manipulator. But yeah, that's what it was. And Texas passed a bill banning political memes with fines, 1 year and no disclosure. Yeah, I read it. It made a lot more sense when you're putting it out to me. Like, I don't agree with it in all circumstances, but it's up to 1 year, right? And so, like, if you're doing... And I think that, like, in instances... could I agree with an instance of it being justified for 1 year? The answer to that is yes. Peter Thiel? Yeah, plenty of other people, too. But anyway, so yeah, that's the way that I feel about it, and that's where I'm at. And anyway, so we will get back. We will go into... We will do once again. I apologize. It was... this went on a little bit more than I had expected. We're going to play some more Expedition 33, guys. I played a lot of this yesterday. I had a lot of fun. And I want to do some more of it today because I've just really been enjoying it a lot. But yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, it's been a great day. It's been an astonishingly good fucking day. Like, I didn't expect any of this shit to happen. It's Expedition 33 times? Yeah, bro, it's probably going to take me 33 streams to beat the game. But yeah, there it is. Game of the Year material. I think that there is a 90% chance of this game winning Game of the Year. Like, right now, I think that's where we're at. You sure you want to do this? It's made by the French. Bro, the French, those are our OGs. What do you mean? Bro, the French had our back when nobody else did. What do you mean? Like, yeah, those are our boys. What are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, we fuck around a little bit about it, right? About, like, you know, like the French flag, it's like the empty canvas, the white canvas. But, like, no, bro, those are our boys. I mean, same with the Statue of Liberty. I mean, come on. Now they've got our gaming back? You're goddamn fucking right. All right, let's go ahead. Honestly, I don't even want to do an intro for this at all. I just want to play the game. Okay. Confirm load game. Yes. All right. Okay, so I talked to this guy, and let's see what else. Creator offers his services, upgrade weapons. Do I need to upgrade anything? I don't think I can. No, I don't have any catalysts. Okay, all of that is done, and now we need to leave the camp. No, I already upgraded everything. We should be good. And I could... I'm going to give everybody 5 more of my tickets. I got lost.
It's too far away.
Okay. 5 more Lumina buffs. Because that could help out a little bit too. Yeah, let me give everybody +5. Actually, let me think about... I'm gonna take Mayel to 26. Am I really gonna use her a lot? I'm gonna give each of these 3. And I'm not gonna use any more of these. I'm gonna hold on to this for now because I feel like Mayel is the strongest character in the party right now. So I want to capitalize on utilizing her skills, but I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna go with yet. So let's see, can I add anything for her? I can't. Augment encounter, we can maybe get that as well. Burning mark, apply burn upon hitting a marked enemy. That would be really nice to have. Versatile as well, free aim, base attack damage, cleansing tent, augmented counter. Let's go ahead and pick up this right here. We'll get versatile, and then we might as well just get the counter attack damage for this anyway, right? It's pretty much free. And so we're going to start with this for now. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Mayel is so strong, they nerfed this back? I thought they nerfed the bug. I read about that. Yeah, my understanding is that they nerfed the bug. Like, it wasn't even like a nerf, it was just like something wasn't working properly. Okay. Can I go over here? I don't think I can go through here, right? No, I can't. Okay, so there's probably like some like wall or something that I have to unlock by doing this. Alright, let's go through here. Gestural Village. Alright, here we go. I hope I don't have to fight anymore of this cocksucker. What? Okay, everything else is set up. We're all good to go. Hello. Welcome. You're looking like a fun bunch. Unless you cause problems, then we'll beat you up, which will be fun for me, but not for you. Noted. Chief House. Oh shit. They speak in English now. Holy shit. Wow. I wonder which one the chief's house is. Probably over here, right? Huh. Holy shit, look at all of this. Oh my god, this place is huge. Oh, that's that cocksucker that I had to fight. Oh, I bet this is like a duel thing, right? You want to help to build the next mode, next model of Sokka Pirates. Really? It's way too complicated for pea-brained humans. Wait, what? What do they teach you in school? School? I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Oh, I thought this would be like a secret fight or something. Wow. That's a big... Damn, that's a big boy. Ooh, that's a big boy. Look at him. The gestuals are the best? Yeah, you can talk to every single NPC. Not my Pilate. Someone help them down. Oh, shit. I had to try, right? And let's see. So how would I get over there? I wonder, oh, this has got to be a platforming thing, right? Yeah, it has to be. I'm looking around. So it's not up through there, but it could be up through here. Maybe it's on this one. Oh, wow. Oh, this is an ass load of stuff that I've got to go through. Oh, man. Look at all this. All just to get that fuck ass down? Jesus. I don't even know how to get over there. Give us all of your belongings. They're ours now. Wait, what the fuck? You don't know how to pick your marks, do you? Our marks are people with fat pockets. Looks like we're about to give you guys a... What? Fuck you, bitch. Wait, I couldn't? Oh, I thought I could. Okay. All right, let's get him. We're gonna fuck this bitch up. Okay. Let's put some more burns on him. There it is. Okay. We're gonna give him this too. Oh! Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Fuck out of here, bitch ass. What are you doing? What are you doing, bitch? Oh! Oh, we're about to take him out. We're gonna do. Why don't we just do another? Let's just do a little bit more fire. And now we're about to take him out. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, okay, we can. All right. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Skills. Oh, I can just do a basic attack. This will kill him. Yep. The fuck out of here, bitch. Ow, that hurts. That's right, bitch. Oh, we're sorry. Just for you, we'll trade things that we have. You can even pay with Chroma. Spare us, please. All right, not so bad. Not so bad. Who's a stupid ass bitch? What you got for me? What you got for me, bitch? Sicarium. What is this here? Switch to Virtuoso stance upon breaking any shield. Free aim shot breaks 2 shield. In Virtuoso stance, that seems pretty good. That seems like a really good item. And let's see here, Chroma Catalyst, Polished Chroma Catalyst. We can buy 2 of these. Okay, so a recode, healing mark, recover 25% health on healing a marked enemy. That is fucking insane. Holy shit, that's so good. Oh my god. That's massive. Okay, well, we're gonna buy that. We're gonna buy everything. Bro, we're balling out. Like, I just ball out. I feel like I don't really need this right now. Free. I don't know how many shields are in the game right now. So, like, shields aren't really a big deal right now. And so I'm not going to focus on them. But later on, I probably will. It's useless. Well, we'll see what happens, right? Okay, let me actually put that on. Okay, so who do I want to give that to? So, break damage would be nice. Defenseless would be good. But I'm thinking that really, let's go ahead and give this to... Why don't we give her healing instead? And that way, because I think we can give her the other buff, right? Burning shots. So that way we min-max. And we're also leveling up that Picto as well. Easiest decision of my life. Arena. Oh, shit. Okay, well, let's talk to the chief first, okay, guys? So you're the warriors who demolished our ultimate skate park. It wasn't that. Damn. I see. Well, you earn my respect. What can I do for you? Are you the chief? I am indeed the chief of the village. The knave Goldgrum.
There's so many questions I'd love to ask.
We need to get to the Paintress. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Humans still so obsessed with the Paintress. Well, yeah.
Others have passed through here.
A few of your expeditions every few years, hard to keep track. Do you not have your own boat? Yeah, funny thing about that.
Man destroyed it.
Damn. And you survived. My respect.
You know him?
Oh, shit. He attacked the village once. Some of us survived somehow. Damn. Okay, you have no boat. In that case, your best bet is Esqui. If you ask nicely, maybe he can take you across the water.
So Esquier exists.
Who's Esquier? He lives not far from here. But only the greatest warriors are allowed through. You need a password. He's very friendly, but he could also accidentally eat you. Ooh. He doesn't know his own strength. Be irresponsible to let weaklings visit him.
We already defeated your ultimate sucker attack.
Yeah, exactly. No, not good enough. Wait. Tournament arc? Legendary warriors. They're old, so it should be easy. Well, so am I. What's this tournament? I'm excited. Let's see what you can do. You also fight the stranger. Yeah, that will be fun.
The stranger.
Who's that? Enough talk, go fight. Big dick. Yeah, big dick. Let's go.
Lead the way.
I guess we have to enter the tournament now. Oh, shit. Now we're going to upgrade our abilities, too. So, we're going to upgrade Mayal, and we're going to take her to, I think just more might damage, right? Let's do that. And then learn skills. I can't learn him that one yet. And we can't learn her this one yet. Mayel is also pretty much dry. So, we're just going to wait for something else. Okay, here we go. Let's talk to big guy here. Oh, did I actually? No, I didn't do the reset. Okay, let's rest. Let's get it. The tournament has begun. Find Limsol if you want to sign up. You can find him over there. Okay, he's the pineapple. Okay, Mr. Pineapple. You want to register for the tournament? You're talking to me. We got a few sign-ups and 3 of our legendary champions and a mysterious new warrior. Did I mention the prize is a powerful weapon? How about it? Count us in. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Unfortunately, the arena is 1 fight 1 only. No worries, though. I'll sign you up as a team just before each fight. Decide who gets the honor of getting beat up. Got it. All right, you're all signed up. Bert and Big Hands. Okay, that's the easiest decision of my life. Mayel it is. I hope you're ready. Bitch. Mad. I wonder if I could take him out with this.
Precision.
I didn't know if it would break his stance or not. Oh! Oh! Got him. All right. You won. Wow. Next time it won't be so easy, I'm sure. Okay. Does her health remain the same? Okay, it does. All right. Your opponent is one of our legendary champions. Dominique Giant Feet. Who's going to fight? Mayel again. Mayel it is. I hope you're ready. All right, let's do it. Damn. He got the, bro, he got the fake outs. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little bit of this. There it is. That's right. Oh! Oh! It's not looking good. There it is. Let's see if I can dodge. I can't. All right. I got one more left. That's all I needed. That's all I needed, bro. I just got that crit. You won. Wow. Next time won't be so easy. That's what I heard last time. Matthew you the Colossus. Mail again. I hope you're ready. I am. All right, let's do it. Did she say ready to parry? I guess not. Damn. Okay. All right. It's all right. It's all right. Doesn't matter. I still win. Still beat him. Fuck him. All right, you won. Wow. Next time won't be so easy, I'm sure. You'll be fighting against a mysterious new warrior. I hope you prepared, otherwise this prize will go to them. Who's gonna fight? Male again. Now, guys, I've been saving myself. There she is. Wait, that's the girl from our thing. Are we gonna get our next party member?
Wait.
That's yeah. Hey.
See ya.
She goes, what the fuck?
How? You guys, you're alive. I thought I was the only one left.
Oh, bro.
I knew you were resourceful. How did you get here?
Hey, humans, we're here to see some fighting. If you don't want to fight, we'll come down and fight ourselves.
I'm expecting a bit of a show. Shall we?
Oh, shit.
Next time, let's use some harder-hitting moves.
Let's do it. Well, I got one. Okay.
On me.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so let's try. She's gonna burn and die. There it is. Got him. Easiest game of my life, by the way. There's literally never been an easier one. It's that easy. Like, I beat everyone on my first try. Damn. That's right. The Gestrals offer the champion a special weapon. Oh, am I gonna get her special weapon?
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it really just felt like beating old.
So it wasn't so bad. Am I one of those old people?
One day, I hope.
Oh, good one.
Hey, how'd you end up here?
After the beach, ended up in an old yellow forest, not too far from here. Had to dodge a few Nevrons,
Uh-oh.
but
Those are the bad guys.
luckily I met a Gestral who guided me here. What about you?
Well,
Well, I woke up
had some crazy fucked up shit happen.
next to a waterfall.
Yeah.
We can talk later. Let's get back to Golga.
Thanks. I've been playing gotcha games for too long. I realized that normal games don't do too fucking time. Medanium. Do you want to play Cecile's tutorial? Honestly, yes. Okay. Foretell on enemies. Skills that generate sun charges. Okay. So they're combo points? Okay.
Here's your card.
Alright. I thought I parried that.
I'm out of
Okay. Using Focus Foretell is doing 1 Sun Charge and apply 5 Foretell. Sacriel gets a bonus from a Sun Charge. Okay. So now I use Twilight. Okay. Oh. Okay. Discover Charm triggers both Moon and Sun charges. She constantly consumes them to her Twilight. Will deal double Foretell too early. My timing's bad. The max amount of Foretell by enemy is increased by 10 to 20. Damage is increased depending on the number of Sun and Moon charges. Okay, I don't really understand this very well, but we're just gonna do what we can. Okay. Actually, why don't I do this? That way I get maxed out. Nice. And now we do the big attack, right? Yes! Not so bad. Easiest game of my life, by the way. Okay, and so now do we have 4? Oh, we have 4 characters now. Holy shit! I feel so dumb for using this because base attack applies. Start in Virtuoso stance. That's insane. It's your best weapon? Yeah, I bet. Holy fuck. Does Virtuoso stance apply to her shooting the gun? What the fuck? You return as champions. Well done. Are you ready? The password is get out of my way.
Very gesturous.
That's smart. Shout the password as loud as you can, Snasu will let you through.
As loud as we can.
Got it. Try not to die too soon. One more thing, we opened a back door for you. It'll be easier to come back and visit us. Thanks. Okay. Provoke her to a duel. Do I want to duel her? I want to equip the weapon, but I also feel like I need to upgrade the weapon. So I'm deciding right now, I feel like the smart thing for me to do, well, first thing is let me make sure I have her stuff upgraded. So I don't really know what she does. So we're just gonna give her this. We're gonna give her probably this. And maybe this. Like I don't know really what's good for her and what's not. Let's see, what's her best AP on battle start? That's really good. I feel like she doesn't really need that many stats anyway, but we'll see what happens. Okay, she's a good support. Well, no, I listened to tutorial. I just don't like. I don't really read, and if I read.